Hi, my name is Michael Schönborn. I work at the Network Academy for Leeds City College, and I will show you how to use some of our e-learning products which we offer here at the Network Academy. So first of all, you need to log into the Microsoft website. The e-learning products pretty much cover everything to do with Microsoft. To go to the website, you go to https forward slash and then it's IT Academy. And then you can see it already on the screen. It's microsoftelearning.com. Okay, you go in there. And then you've got this interface here. One of them is for administrators and instructors. It only works if you've been set up as an administrator or an instructor. And the other one is to simply take training. So this would be relevant for most of our students or for staff development. It's fairly straightforward. You can see here it says access code, enter access code. The instructor or the administrator, which would either be ourselves, myself, one of my colleagues, or maybe the manager of your area, they would create a code, an access code, which would then give you access to particular training you might need or you might want to do. Obviously, everything is online and everything is available online. Okay, today I'll only show you how to take training and how the training environment looks like, and then I will create a second film for administrators and instructors to see what you can do with the training. So just to give you an idea of what it's about, the progress can be tracked. Yeah, you can set up all different types of codes for different training programs. And if not everything, but a lot of Microsoft products which are out there, from Office to server products to operating systems, they can be tracked on here, and they can be set up for open learning. Okay, so I'm gonna first of all you need to sign in. So you have to create a Microsoft ID. You can create this. You can register with Microsoft. I'm just gonna use my private ID. And voila, we are in, and that's my learning environment. Yeah? So I'm in now, I'm logged in, you can see my name here, Michael Schönborn, and again, I've got access on both sides, on the administrator and instructor side as well as on the take training side. But first of all, I'm just going to show you what it looks like to take some training. So I'm going to click on Go Training, and then I've got the option, I can enter an access code, so the instructor or the administrator would have to generate an access code for me if I want to do a new code. Or obviously, alternately, if you are an instructor or an administrator and you want to take some training yourself, you can just create an access code for yourself. I've already created some access codes, and we can look at my learning. So you can see of what I've done and what I did. A long time ago, actually not a long time ago, it's some time ago, just last year I created a few courses. And at the moment, I'm looking at one course, setting up projects in Microsoft Project 2010, and can sort of carry on. I've done sort of a couple of units here. The unit only takes a couple of hours to do. Let's go in and launch into the course. So first of all, the module overview, so you can see what the course is all about. Yeah. I'm just going to scroll down slightly, and you can also download the whole course, and you can go through it offline, so you don't have to be online to do the course. Okay, I've done 30%. I'm going to click on resume course, and a little window pops up. Okay, so we're going to allow the pop-up. And the viewer, the e-learning viewer, is loading now. And that's my learning environment. I can maximize it, which I'm just going to do, and
Welcome to Microsoft eLearning. Use the table of contents to browse the content and to select a module or a lesson for viewing. You can expand a module in the table of contents to see all of the lessons within the module, or click the collapse button to collapse the module. You can also use the previous and next buttons to navigate through the content. To navigate through the content in a lesson, you can click through the content in the order that the topics are listed.
Okay, this gives you a little bit of an introduction
that interest you.
About this course and how
Test
to
your
operate it.
understanding
Takes a
of the
little bit more
lesson
than a minute.
content by
I'm just going to carry
going
on and I can show you for real how this works. So we're going to click on creating a project plan. You've got little windows and I don't know whether you can do this.
Microsoft Project 2010 gives you more flexibility than previous versions of Microsoft Project when you create your project plan. You can choose from a variety of options from the backstage view,
Okay.
such
So
as
you can navigate through this menu. Little bit of text. You go through the text. You've got some notes here on the side. You can go through, and then you've got labs as well. So again, you can print your lab instructions. Another window pops up. You can print this page, and it tells you what to do and how to do this, and so on. So it gives you some hands-on instructions as well. What else have we got? We have got tests at the end of it as a self-test. I'm just going to show you how this looks like. Just a little quiz, so you get a few questions, you can see where you stand, whether you've understood this section of the unit, and then you can carry on to the next one. Let's go through adding resources. I'm just going to go to the introduction, and you can see those two buttons right here at the bottom of the page. You can use them to, obviously, to navigate through the lesson. So let's go through the lesson. In a minute we should see some simulations.
after you create your project plan and add tasks to the plan, you need to add resources required to complete the tasks. In Project 2010, you can use work, material, and cost resources to build a schedule and document costs. Let's learn more about work resources.
I'm just going to show you how this goes. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this, so we're going to carry on. More simulations, and we've got an error here, a script page error. Let's continue, see what happens. Yeah, that does work.
In Project 2010, the project schedule is calculated based on the project calendar that specifies the working and non-working days and hours. By default, the standard calendar is used as the project calendar. You can apply any of the predefined calendars or modify a predefined calendar by adding exceptions to the specified workdays, such as holidays. Alternatively, you can create your own calendar to specify different workdays and times.
I'm just going to close this down. I just
Let's
wanted
create a new calendar
to let you know all the things you can do, and to get you a little bit of a feel of how this product works and how this online module, learning module works. So it's not just reading text, but you've got some tuition as well. You've got some interaction where you can, do a lab or have a little test at the end of the module. This module is scheduled to run for a couple of hours, so it's feasible to do it maybe at the end of the day or in your lunch break if you choose to do so, or at any other time. But it's not like a week-long course or something, but it will. In this instance, it will enable you to get a better understanding of Microsoft Project 2010. Okay, this should give you a little bit of an idea what this is all about. I'm just going to go right to the end of the module so you can see how the module ends. We get a module summary right at the end. Tells you a little bit of what you should have learned. So maybe sometimes if you click a little bit hastily, you might miss out one or two things. There's a glossary as well at the end of the unit. Let's click on the glossary. You can find key terms for the product and find an explanation for it, and you can see this here. Let's have a look what we've got under W, and there's some specific software-specific terminology, which is explained in a little bit more detail. Okay, let's get back. So that was Microsoft Project 2010, and that's not the only product you can do. Let's have a look at the Learning Catalog. Does it show me an awful lot? Yeah, here we go. We've got the Learning Catalog. And you can see all the products which are available and which you can do. For example, Office 2010 might be popular to look through and to work through. Can I get into this? Let me just see how far. Every Office product is covered in here. You can see this down here. So we've got OneNote, Publisher, Workspace, Access, InfoPath, Outlook, Word, Excel. A lot of products in there. So you can see as well, completion time about 1 hour. The title is What's New in Microsoft Office 2010. And there are a lot more, you can see this here, there are a lot more Office 2010 products, including specific products like PowerPoint and others, which might be quite interesting from a creation point of view. Advanced skills in PowerPoint, that should be interesting. I'm just going to click in here. It's just a 1 hour course, and you can see most of these modules, they are sort of between 1 and 2 hours realistically, and you can use them as you might choose to do so. Yeah, some interesting stuff as well. You can see broadcasting a slideshow, so you can force it on your students' machines so they don't go onto Facebook or somewhere else, but all you can see is just the slideshow. Okay, I'll conclude my little demo on here of what this is all about. We had a look at the Learning Catalog. Let me just go right back to home. And quickly go to Administrators and Instructors. I'm just going to go in here, and I just want to show you all the different products which are covered as part of this unit. So these are all the different libraries. You can see them here. We've got the academic or technology library, digital literacy, Dynamics, Exchange, Office, SharePoint, SQL Server, Visual Studio, Windows Server library, and a lot more. Obviously inside those libraries as well. So all the products within there. Okay. I think this is pretty much all. Have we got a little bit more? Learning plans. These are the learning plans we have set up at the moment for staff development and others. Okay, that's all. If you've got any questions, you can contact me. My email is michael.schomborn at leedscitycollege.ac.uk. Obviously there's a cost involved in accessing these products, but the cost is fairly reasonable. Depending on what you want, just get in touch with me, and then we can discuss the cost. It's available through staff development, and again, we can pretty much cater for almost every Microsoft product. Not all, but I'm not sure, maybe 80% of Microsoft products which are out there. There's some e-learning module available, and we can facilitate this for you. Okay, thank you very much for listening. I hope to hear from you, and maybe we can start talking and setting up some e-learning scheme for your staff or for your students as well, to enhance their learning and give them a little bit extra to let them improve their skills. Okay, thanks for listening.